So first of all, you have to plan that what you are going to be. And for that, main is your interest. Unless otherwise you are having an interest, you cannot go for anything. It's not that only I can be a doctor. It's not that only I can be a dental surgeon. Even botany is so important, biological science so important, biomedical. So it mainly depends on interest. Then next, not only your interest, you should see your resources also. Suppose if I'm not capable, my resources are not good, then interest only is not important. Then most important, your skill and talent. As we know that with medical field, you require somewhat higher marking, and that you need to see. If you are not having a good marking, your skill is, if you feel that I'm not good, still you want to be a doctor, then it will be difficult at the end. Not only that, what we are doing, this is a career, and in career, ultimately, it requires that you should get a very good job, and at least you can earn so good that you can have a better life. So you should always see your job opportunity. And with all this, your personality is so important. If you are a shy personality, if you cannot do anything, then certain field is not good. If you are a shy personality, you cannot do, then certain fields are very good. So it is not only that this personality. So sometimes you require this all, and then you have to plan that what I am going to. Suppose you want to go for a medicine, then you should know that for a medicine, I should have to go for a first MBBS, which is 5-year study plus 1 year intensive. See, this is the number of colleges in Gujarat, but at least in India, there are more than 500, 600 colleges. And the total seat as on today in 2020, the government of India is going to give in a medicine around more than 80,000 seats. Then you should see that tuition fees, how much you have to pay. If it is a government, around 15,000, 6,000, it depends. But if it is not a government, or though government, it's a self-finance, then around 3 lakhs rupees for 3 to 4 lakhs rupees per year. And for a private medical college, it might be 6 to 12 lakhs rupees per year and for 5 years. Then MBBS, but today, most of the students are going for a postgraduate. So you should say that if I'm going to go for an MBBS, what next I'm going? Am I going for a surgical line? Am I go for a medical line? My suitable personality is to go for a surgery or to diagnose the case. Then MD or MS, you have to choose according to. That is after 5 years, but you have to plan before that. If you cannot plan right now, then after 5 years, you cannot do better job. See, these are the intake. This is for Gujarat students. It depends. In India, as I say that, still it is going to be decide after the around June last week. We do have a NEET examinations. Then you have to perform. So the colleges this time, all colleges of Gujarat is not important for all them. But we know that more than 12 colleges are there in Gujarat, and in India around, as I said, that founded 20 colleges, private and government. Out of that, around 250, 260 colleges, 278 exactly is a government college, and rest private colleges are there. See, next is a dental line. That is all equally good. The same things you should know that it is a 5 years full-time job. It's a full-time course. Out of that, 1 year intensive, and number of colleges depends. But in entire India, there are right now 26 to 27,000 seats available after NEET examination. So 80,000 for MBBS, around 25 to 28,000 for a BDS. So it will go to around 1,20,000 for MBBS and BDS. Then tuition fee depends whether you are in a government, whether you are in a self-finance government, and whether you are in a pure private. These are two different. Self-finance and pure private is quite different, though they say they're safe, because as you know that, suppose the government of Gujarat, they are running certain colleges, they are self-finance. like a Sola Civil Hospital or they do take the fees around 2 to 3 lakhs. Like that, that BDS is a next course. Then what are the government colleges? There are so many in India. Right now, why I'm not stressing on this, because we are talking all India wise and not only Gujarat wise. So I am not giving that how many dental colleges are there in Gujarat. See, these are all dental colleges, so many colleges. Then next is even today, this alternate science, that is a Bachelor of Ayurvedic Science, BAMS, Bachelor of Ayurvedic Medicine and Surgery. It is, they said right now it's going up parallel, and even what we say is a Ayush Mantralaya. And there are from this year, one more thing is going to be applied. That is, we are going to have certain Ayush colleges. It is like BSc in medicine. It is going to be 3 years course with 1 year that it will be dense course, and in certain area, suppose you are in a rural area or something, you can practice almost as a doctor. From this year, government is going to start after 2020, and with the NEET examination, it's also after NEET. This Bachelor of Ayurvedic Medicine and Surgery is also after NEET, and that government fees of this NEET and Ayush is very low. In Ayush, it's only government seats. There is no private seats. There is no finance. So this Bachelor of Ayurveda Medicine and Ayush, they are almost like a parallel, but Ayush is a much more on an allopathy side, and this is basic. You should know Ayurveda. Basic, you should know Ayurveda. So these are all different colleges in Gujarat. Then homeopathy. Homeopathy, still people are going for a homeopathy, and they can get, it's almost like a parallel, and what we call is a paramedical branch, and also it's a full-time course. You have to learn everything. Though people are saying that homeopathic, it's not like a medicine, but as I've gone through the courses, the syllabus is widespread, and it requires lot of pain for the students to remember, and it is not simple things. It's a very good pathy of the medicine, and it gives so many good chances. And certain times, even as I, after 35 years practice, I've passed my MBBS before 38 years. I would like to say, in certain cases, we have to say that no, we cannot do anything. We should go for something, and sometimes we have to take. Sometimes we have to ask for homeopathy or Ayurvedic. So don't feel that homeopathy and Ayurvedic is too low. It has got its importance. If you use it properly, it has got its importance. Nothing is low. I would like to say nothing is low. Nobody can say that, he's an MBBS. This is only BHMS or a BS. These are equally good. They have done equal good work, same 5.5 years work. So the work is important, and they are doing very good. And don't feel any inferiority complex to be if you want to be doctor, and if you are going for this body. So there are private medical colleges, mainly only one or two homeopathic, very few government homeopathic colleges. They are all private medical colleges. Then next parallel is of physiotherapy. As we know that physiotherapy is a part and parcel of medicine. Unless otherwise, if you are doing anything good, you require a physiotherapist. And once they know, for every disease, you require a physiotherapist. So you should know everything about disease. And that is why it is a 4 years full-time course. And there are so many states in Gujarat and rest of India. Tuition fees in government very low. But I would like to say, as far as the job is concerned, this is a very good field. That job you will get easily. And people feel that those who are female, those who want to be in a daytime work, physiotherapy is a good. They do not require, most of the time they don't go for any emergency, and their their jobs are only daytime job. So it's good for sometimes those who do not want to go for a emergency, those who do not want to go for a night job, or then physiotherapy is quite good. See, these are different medical colleges in Gujarati. Nursing. See, till 2019, 2019, last year, we were saying that nursing. But today, after 2020, the role of nursing is much more. And now BSc nursing is a very good branch. Very good branch. You can get all the good feeling from the people, and they are very, you must have seen so many videos nowadays after Corona that after 5-10 days nurses are coming, and the way in which they are getting welcome from their society and the people, but it shows that how important nursing is. And doctor cannot do any job without a good nursing staff. And really, of course, nursing is a very hardworking job. You have to be dedicated, and you should be very focused on your job. Then you can get very good results and very good satisfaction of your job. The most satisfaction you will get from the nursing, because nurses always relieves pain of the patient. Nurses relieves always the pain of the patients. They make the patients very good. They are, from starting of the day, they are making the bed, and the patient feels, oh, I'm fine. They are doing the sponging and everything. The patient feels, oh, I'm fine. And they do every job. Doctor just orders the things, but the things are being carried out by nursing, and nursings are so important. I would like to say, for any healthcare, nurses are so important, and that is why nowadays we Indians are understanding the value of nursing. But Western countries, nurses are so important till today and forever. And job opportunity, I would like to say that they don't have to wait for a day. Before they get their degree, they will be placed in a very good job. And as day in and day out, corporate hospitals are number of corporate hospitals are increasing. So role of nursing is very important. Indoor beds are increasing. Role of nursing is very important. So nursing is a very good. And every line, this whatever we have discussed today, every line there is a postgraduate. Every line. So right now what we are discussing, what is after 12th, not after graduation. So that is what a nursing is to having a postgraduate degree. Then pharmacy. See, pharmacy, I think there are two views. Certain times, in certain colleges, pharmacy they are getting degree after biology. In certain they are maths. But yes, you can get the admission in a pharmacy college after biology. I think in certain colleges they required to go for a maths examination, otherwise not. But pharmacy is a very good line, and not only just you can give the medicine, but for any medical field research, we require a pharmacist. And their job, you must be knowing that, though I would like to say the highest salary being paid to the research person, those who are having a PhD in pharmacy, and their salary wise, they are better than doctors in a higher post. In a research part, the world's best research part, you always find that they are basically pharmacy postgraduate or a PhD. So pharmacy is having a very good, that's all. Any line is good. Any line is good, but pharmacy nowadays, and now there is a new era of post-corona era. So research is a very prime thing. You must have seen that in last 6 months, the number of papers has been published. It is equivalent to number of papers published in last 3 years, only due to this new disease. So the research is so important, And that is why pharmacy is so important. Then general science, everything. It's a BSc, 3 years, then master. But I would say that biotechnology, botany, biochemistry, and genetics, it is related to medical field. Biochemistry, biotechnology, genetics, they are related to medical fields, and they can contribute in a medical fields. These are all good line everywhere in India, in all metropolitan cities. The seats are available in very good colleges are there, and nowadays these new colleges, because these are all new branch, they are equivalent to international colleges. So previously, if we want to go for this biotechnology or genetics, people has to go for out of India at least experience or something. But nowadays, infrastructure in India for this new colleges are so good. They are equivalent to any world-class colleges. So, and Indian colleges are having a very good name in the world. So this is general science is also important. Then medical technicians, unless otherwise you can diagnose the patient, nobody can do it. Nowadays, even for a small things, you require all the tests, and the tests are being done by medical lab technicians. They are the key persons for making the diagnosis, and that is why this Bachelor of Medical Lab Technician is so important. It's only 3 years course. It's a diploma, and after the diploma, you can go for a further things, and you can get a degree and postgraduate also. They do have a specialization because nowadays biochemistries are different, hematologies are different. There are so many different part of this medical lab technicians. Genetical lab technicians are quite different, and that is. And even I would like to say, just have to add that veterinary science and husband that can be taken after 12th science B group, and as it has got a very good, it has got a scope. There is no doubt that nobody can say that I have never seen a single unemployed veterinary doctor. Only I would like to say I have never seen a single unemployed veterinary doctor. That is. Then other courses are naturopathy, yogic science. Today is the 21st June, and entire world is going for a yoga. Yoga is so nowadays widespread, and people know the importance of yoga. Exactly, I would like to say all credit goes to our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra B. Modi sir, that they have made the yoga worldwide acceptable and yogic science. And there are so many colleges right now. They are having a yoga classes, and the yoga teachers' job is so important in a college. Even university, they take a yoga teacher as their faculty. Part of the way in which previously we do have a physical training teacher, PT teachers, it was compulsory. In certain colleges, yoga teacher is compulsory. So yoga is so important. Then small courses are like optometry. That is, you have to decide your numbers, your field of vision, everything. Nowadays, the way in which we are using computer and the screen, the optometry is so important. Then orthotics and prosthetics. These are like in orthopedic, they are using so many things. And after orthopedic surgery, to correct the deformities, they have to use prosthetics. Audiology, if there is any hearing defect or something, they have to be trained, and it is a job of audiology, not a doctor. Doctor can diagnose. Training has to be done by a technician, and all other jobs. The doctor is like just as rest of the team work is like this. The way in which audiology, speech and hearing therapy, and perfusion is. So nowadays, the open heart surgery, heart surgery is so important that, and you require perfusionists, because for time being, your heart is being taken by perfusionists. The work of heart, whenever heart is being operated, the work of heart is being done by some perfusionists. So our entire work is going on, and still they can operate the heart. So perfectionist job is so important. See, these are all list of the colleges of this different line. Of course, this list is limited to Gujarat. This is, but then what else you can do? It's not the end of that. This is, I don't like this. Still, I want to do something. You miss everything. You're not done. Your NEET score is not good, or you're not concentrated on NEET score. If you're not gone for a NEET score, there are so many other things. Even Dr. Sara, some medical people, those who are in a medical, or they are a very good logic, so they can be a good advocate. And LLB, BSc, LLB, they are always a successful. You can take the job in armed force, then aviation, fashion designing, agricultural science, fishery industry, forensic science. You must be knowing that we are proud that in Gujarat, Gandhinagar, Forensic College is the first college in the best college in India. And of course, home science. And due to this all lockdown, 3 months, almost like a 3 months. Now home science is not only a women's job. Almost have experienced that now men are also doing good job as far as their home is concerned. So home science is not now it has not been for a single gender. Now it is a dairy technology, occupational therapy, even Bachelor of Arts after 12th science, you can go. You cannot go for a Bachelor of Commerce, but Bachelor of Arts, you can go. And in arts also, you can take the maths. Bachelor of Commerce, in certain things they allow, not all university. Travel and tourism, environmental science, hotel management, media journalism. Then computer hardware, fashion designing, dress designing, drawing, cultural, textile designing. List is like so thing. So I would like to say there are in NEET around, or after this year, the 12th science, we do have around 16 lakh students. 16 lakh students. But in a B group, but the opportunity after B group is more than 16 lakhs. So everybody will get opportunity. There are plenty of chance. You need to see that is what is my interest, what are my scopes, what is my ability, how I can run my family, and ultimately how I am going to settle. That is most important. So there is nobody should feel that whether I'm having a 45% or a 95%. Everybody is having an offer. And don't see that once your result is, your marks are not good, that means your results are not good. It's not same. Nothing like that. You can start at any given point of time. And if you see your career from 1st to 12, also you can see that you might be very good at certain time, not good at certain time. If not good at certain time initial, later on you can have star everything. Suppose the students are not good in 7, might be very good in 10th or 11th and 12th. So by chance, 12th results are somewhat disappointing. Do not disappoint yourself. You have got very good opportunity. You can start from today and you can go for your career. This is a basic science till 12th. Career you have to build from here. So whatever the career you can build, you can make your life very good. That is my main concern. Don't feel that, I have not got 85% or 90%, what I can do. You can do. I've seen the people in a medical science, those who have done 12th in a second trial, and they are top in right now a medical college or a medical field. So it's not so that only good results, only things. You have to choose a right line, right things, and you require a very good career. And that is why certain seminars or certain meetings so important. You can know that you have to go for certain things and you have to choose. That is more important. This is all other line that what you can do, and everything is given. But give priority to personal goal. Listen to good people, those who are experienced. Always have alternative plans. Always try to explore what you can do, but do not blindly follow your friends or somebody is very good. He is a very good doctor. I want to be a doctor. So do not. I think you all you can hear me. Am I right? Hello? Yes. So don't blindly follow others. Don't, right? And do not prioritize money. Don't feel that in this field I'm going to have this. Don't prioritize money and yield to pressure from others. Do not try to. So suppose your father says, or your elder brother says, or somebody says that no, you have to do this. No, you have to do this. Don't forget, I'm a doctor. You have to be a doctor. I'm an advocate. You have to be a doctor. Try, and I appeal to these all people, these all organizers, that even their parents has to be given this message that do not pressure your son or a daughter. Let him choose himself. There is no pressure should be there. It has to be a personal goal, and what you can do, that I say, your personality can do. My 5 fingers are not equal. So my all sons and daughters cannot be equal. I cannot say that my elder brother son has done this, you have to do this. My son can do better than him, but not like him. I don't want to see that he should follow that part. That is the main part. I think I would like to go for a more question and answer rather than this. So I limit my talk here, and I think so many questions, and 12th B science, and always so many questions. So I welcome all the questions, and till they said my time is there, I can answer your questions. Thank you very much, and all the best for your life career.
Thank you, Dr. Saab, and it was really a very brief and very detailed insight onto how people can choose their career, various options available. And I feel apart from the fields, I think it was a little bit of motivational ending to your lecture as well, that just don't be very much pressurized. Take your career, choose your career very patiently, and it was really very helpful to all the participants, including parents. That's what I feel most of the parents would have liked it. To start with the question answers, see, Dr. Saab, we have one of our Facebook viewers, Mr. Kailash, asking us a question that if he wants to get out of India into some country, then is there any specific studies of that country also required, or maybe Indian studies would be sufficient for him to pursue a career across outside India?
See, as far as the basic training is concerned, our 12th science basic training is suffice for every country in most of the world. Even in US, you can only things what they required, certain things they required your language command most of the time, their language command. So they required certain and your basic IQ, that is a general knowledge questions. And basic IQ, they always feel that those who are students coming here probably might be forever they will stay here, though they are right now on student visa. So most of the good countries, they always select that your basic IQ is very good, should be. So whatever the exam they do conduct, they are basically on 2 bases. One in a general knowledge base and how your applied knowledge base. But they do not want any exams in your applied knowledge. Till today, whatever you have learned, whether it's a science, maths, or other things, physics, chemistry, rules, how you apply in a general knowledge. And next second is your language command. These are the 2 exams you have to highlight, and something you have to give, and they do see the scores. Otherwise, they do not want that your 12th science, basically you don't have to appear for any other exams. Like in a MBBS, suppose I have done my MBBS here in this country, and if I have to go, I have to appear for certain exams. It is not with the 12th science. They can go for anywhere in the world, and our 12th science curriculum is a very good for rest of the world to accept it. So they do not require any exams as far as I'm very sure as far as the after 12th medical college is concerned. But in certain world, like their medical college structure is quite different. They required 4 + 4 years. In our country, after 12th, it is a 4.5 to 5 years plus 1 year. They required. So first 4 years, they go for like our BSc, all other science courses for everybody. And by that time, the student is very mature. He can select, and within that 4 years, you can just select your line, and you can choose, and you can just shift to the line also. But their medical courses are 4 in US, 4 + 4 years. In UK, they required 1 exam, but it is a simple exam. So what I said that is on a applied science, and otherwise everything is fine.
So one of the questions, another participant we have, that is Ms. Megha. She is asking that for genetic studies, which country or which universities are fairly or reasonably good?
See,
maybe in our country or outside India?
Our country, Hyderabad, Bombay, and Delhi. Bombay University is having a very good. Hyderabad is having a Telangana University is having, and Delhi University. In rest of the world, I would like to say they say the UK is the best for a genetic study. UK is the best for our English-speaking people. I don't say that of other language like French or Spanish or German. I do not compare with the other language speaking like a Russian, German. But suppose you want to go for an English speaking country, then for a genetics, UK is the best, and India is okay, but UK is the best.
We have one of the viewers on ESTV, Manoj Agarwal. He has asked us that, sir, do we have any college in India or outside India offering an integrated course of MBBS and MD together?
Only in a neurology, they do have neuroscience, they do have integrated course in one institute. But as far as my knowledge is concerned, since last year, it has been stopped. And they say that MBBS is compulsory. And after MBBS, MD plus DM, they can be combined, but not MBBS. We do have to go for MBBS. It is an international course, and everybody has to go for that 4.5 years course. There is no integrated course towards MBBS plus MD.
Right. And we have another interesting question. That's, Dr. Saab, to be taken very well, that for what setup or what importance can we give to medical tourism, or what setup does it require for marketing of medical tourism? Because it's very upcoming, interesting thing.
See, medical tourism, first of all, India is having a best talents. India corporate hospitals are upcoming right now. Infrastructures, we do have international airports, so many international airports, good hotels, everything. And most important, we do have a cost-wise, it is very affordable medical treatment in India, very affordable medical treatment in India. Even if you compare with the Bangladesh, almost they are not as good as India, but medical treatment is very expensive as compared to India. So medical tourism in the entire world, if we consider the best world-class treatment, if you want to take, it is the most affordable in India. We do have a very good infrastructure. Only things, the business people like you go for a very good marketing, and they can develop it. It has got a very good, only things, even after 12th science, somebody can go for this part, and only they can get a career in a medical tourism marketing. That is the best marketing career.
Thank you very much, sir. And I think we are done with most of the important questions, and we are done with our timing as well. So that was a great insight from you and great solution of various sort of queries covering across the sectors, may it be marketing, may it be field, may it be country. And I hope all our students and parents would have been deeply, knowledge with this session. So thank you very much for sparing out your time and enlightening us.
Thank you, Chito. Thank you, Jainal, Malay, and all other teams. Our Tejas, Malay, Jainal, all the thank you very much. And I hope, but my email ID, I think you do have, anybody is having any questions later on also, they can send me an email. I will try to solve it as far as my ability is concerned. At any given time, all are welcome on email. Thank you very much.